Tonight on Knights at the Game Table, we have the epic John Cook going head-to-head against one of Warhammer 40,000's #1 players in the world, Nick Nanavati. Who's going to win? Watch and find out. To keep up to date with everything at Knights at the Game Table, all you have to do is click subscribe and then hit that tiny little notification button next to it, so every time we upload a new video, YouTube will be sure to let you know. Now, Nick's been hanging out with us for the last few days, playing games, teaching us some tournament level tactics, and of course, in general, trying to answer all of your questions that some of you guys have in our private members area and of course, in our group, Game Talk for Gamers. So while you're watching the episode, if you want to go back and maybe see some of the other things that he shared with us, all you have to do is look for Game Talk for Gamers, the Facebook group, ask to join it, and I'll manually go through myself, approve it, and you'll be able to go in and see all the past pieces of content and live videos and things that we did with Nick, and of course, all of the regular articles and content that we put up every single day. Also, while you're watching the episode, don't forget that you've got a chance to win your very own Start Collecting box. You could win a Space Wolf army like John Cook is going to play, or a Chaos Space Marine force like Nick Nanavati. All you have to do to be entered into our monthly draw is to leave a comment below and share this video, and you'll be entered in to win a Start Collecting box of your choice. So while you're leaving a comment, joining the group, sharing the video, I'll get ready to watch the game.
Today I'm going to be playing Space Wolves along with some Inquisition forces. So I've got a Supreme Command detachment with Herald Deathwolf, 5 Wolfen, 4 with hammers and shields, Wolf Priest and Terminator armor, Wolf Guard Battle Leader and Terminator armor with hammer and shield. And then for my other detachment, I have the Inquisitor of Malleus and Terminator armor, 2 Acolytes, and a Collects Assassin. So we'll see how it goes.
So this is my Chaos Army. I just played it against Adam over there, and he took me to town a little bit. So we'll try it again. Hopefully it'll go a little better this time against Jonathan's Space Wolf Army. We got 2 Demon Princes, one's Thousand Sons, one's Khorne. Got the little Bamf arm on. 10 Berserkers and a Rhino, and then a nice big old 40-man Thousand Sons cultist blob. So it's a very assault-oriented army, hits you in waves, very fast, very tricky. Hopefully it'll come through this time. I noticed there's a big issue with my lack of command points. That's because I made my army out of 2 patrol detachments instead of a battalion or anything actually useful. So moving forward, I'm going to work on that, but we're going to stick it out for another game with this and see how it goes. Field of Glory. Place 1 objective marker at the center of the battlefield before rolling off. Starting with the winner of the roll-off, each player sets a 1 objective marker in their deployment zone more than 6 inches from the battlefield. Wow, it works! Okay. At the end of the 5th battle round, the player that controls the most objective markers wins the battle. A player wins immediately if they control all 3 objective markers at the end of their turn.
Orbital debris. Each player rolls 3 dice at the start of their turn. For each roll of 6, they may pick a separate enemy unit and inflict D3 mortal wounds upon it. Oh boy!
Ooh, a tie. Oh, I know, I'm +1.
You're +1, yep. And C.
First, yep.
Here we go. Big chicken blood dice. No chicken blood today.
Good luck.
Good luck, man.
So what's all in there? Just a bunch of characters and stuff.
Acolytes, Inquisitor, Colexus, Herald, and then we've got Wolf Guard Battle Leader, Wolf Priest, and Wolfen in reserve.
And these all have to outflank? Or
no, these can deep strike because they're Terminator armor.
Are there any troops in there? No. Who needs
This is
troops?
8th edition. Who uses troops?
Alright, we're going to run the Rhino. Advance the Rhino, I should say. So I'm gonna roll for Altered Debris, whatever the hell it's called. Ha! Mortal Wounds for free. This is fun. What do you got on the board?
2 Acolytes, the Inquisitor, the Calexis, and Herald.
Ooh, Herald's a bitch. He's 7 or 8 wounds? 6 wounds?
7 wins.
7 wounds? I'll do D3 mortals to him.
Okay. And he has a 6-up.
1 mortal to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he has a 6-up Feel No Pain for Warlord trait.
Not today. My Zinch Prince is gonna advance. Armand's gonna advance. 10 inches. Corn Prince is gonna hop up here. And I'm gonna deep strike my cultist blob. So this is my lovely deployment.
Okay.
I'll cast Gaze of Fate on this guy. Passes on an 8. Gives me a once per turn reroll I can use on anything. Am I 9 away from you here? I just want to make sure. Yeah, that should be good. And I'm going to cast Warp Time on the Cultist from Armand.
Okay.
Which fails, but I'll use Gaze of Fate on the 1. And fails still, and I'll use a command point reroll on the 2. And now it passes, so I'm down to 1 command point.
Yeah.
The cultists are gonna run 8 inches. And I'm gonna end my turn and I win the game. Maelstrom's fun, guys. We can play again if you want. I hold all 3 objectives at the end of my turn. And that means I win the game. All this was just to make sure, and like in case I failed the power, I would be in an okay position.
Does it say it has to be in this first battle and past the first battle round, or no?
It didn't say it when I read it.
Okay, yeah. Some of it says that, but yeah. Wow.
So I won turn 1 this time without killing any models. Did a little better than last game where I lost. Maelstroms are really stupid. They're very dumb missions, at least for any sort of competitive play. Also for fun play, because I don't think John had any fun this game, considering he did nothing.
No fun.
Swing that over.
No fun.
No fun. Didn't do a single thing.
Didn't do anything. No fun.
So you might want to consider that next time you think Maelstroms are a great idea. But to summarize what happened, we played a mission and had 3 objectives. The player who controls the more objectives at the end of the game wins, or if they control all 3 at the end of one of their turns, they win immediately. So I spread out my stuff and then deep strike my cultist blob. As you can see, I deep struck in this nice weird L question mark shaped thing. This was twofold. This was obviously the plan to win, which worked, was cast Warp Time from Armand with the +1. I actually had to use 2 rerolls between Gaze of Fate and the command point to make it work, but it worked. So cast Warp Time, and I moved and advanced and got to within 3 of the objective, and I flew this prince up to within 3 of the objectives. So that's just game because they're all OPSEC. But one of the lessons to take away is they were all set up in a line like this to begin with. And the reason for that is because he's got some deep strikers and outflankers, and he has to come in at least 9 inches away from me. So if I may just grab one of these. I wanted to make sure his deep strikers and outflankers had to come in like all the way over here, all the way over here, all the way over here, all the way back here, and not in the middle of my stuff that I care about. So even if he comes in and makes a 9-inch charge and kills 20 cultists, that doesn't affect anything. So I had a backup plan in case the warp time failed, and I was set up to play a real game of 40k if need be. But then I saw the turn 1 win button and I couldn't resist. So it was a good game. John played really well. Excellent tactics on his part. And yeah, Maelstroms are dumb.
Okay, that was fun. You know, I have griped about GW's mission writing for 19 years now, and this really proves it. There's no thought goes into these missions. I mean, I don't know. Bad writing. bad rules riding, bad mission riding.
So I think that is a record for the fastest victory on Knights of the Game Table. I mean, we know that Nick Nanavati is a record-breaking world champion, but he broke one of our records in his very second game. Literally, I was about to sit down and watch the game, and I thought, you know what? I'll grab myself some French fries to eat while I'm watching. Before I could even order my French fries from the shop next door, Nick had already won the game. It's mind-blowing. He's an incredibly tactical player. We're all learning a lot here at Knights of the Game Table, and it's great to have him on board. Now, don't forget, after watching the video, if you want to see some other epic content that Nick has shared with us, then you can check out Game Talk for Gamers, our Facebook group, where he went in and he gave us a whole bunch of different Q&As and videos talking about some of the advanced tactics that he uses that literally lets him win games in less than 15 minutes. It's completely free to join the group. All you have to do is look for Game Talk for Gamers, request access, and I will personally go through and approve your membership completely for free. So make sure you do that. Oh, and don't forget that if you leave a comment and share this video, you'll be entered into our monthly draw to win a start collecting box of your choice. So make sure you do that, and I'll see you next Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Time on Knights of the Game Table.